everybody. We are celebrating today. We are celebrating Miss Janet Fritz, who is a Galaxy Girl Creations on YouTube. She hit 1,000 subscribers, and we are having a hop, and we're all going to scrap lift her. So you saw the layout that I am scrap lifting at the beginning of the video. I'm going to make Janet's layout my own in a couple of ways. First of all, I'm going to use I'm going to create an 8.5 by 11 layout instead of 12 by 12. And she has a lot of mixed media on one side of the layout. It's messy. It looks like maybe it's a packaging technique. I'm going to do a bit of stenciling, and then we're going to also go ahead and make it really messy. So I have my Picket Fence Studios life-changing brushes and some Catherine Polar dye ink. The two colors of dye ink that I have are two of my favorites. So we have Be Mine, which is a really bright, beautiful pink. And then we have the brand new color Serenade, which I love. Oh, it's the most perfect purpley blue periwinkle delicious color. It's beautiful. If you have not checked this out yet, you need to. So I chose my colors based on Chamel's Head in the Cloud collection because I pulled that collection out to use this month. I have created a layout or two with it. We're going to create one more today using that collection. I am going to go ahead and just do some stenciling. So this stencil that I'm using is from Simple Stories. It's from the Best Year Ever collection. It's a really, really tiny little polka dot, which I thought would work really well for a smaller page. And it would also work really well because Chamel's Head in the Clouds collections has a couple of little polka dot papers, and it seemed like it would work really well. So you can see here how tiny those little polka dots are. I'm going to stencil all the way down that a little bit of my layout using both of these colors. Once my stenciling is done, I'm going to grab my Tim Holtz media mat, and I just smooshed some ink down on the media mat in both of those colors, the Be Mine and the Serenade. Since Janet's mixed media on the inspiration layout was a bit messy, I wanted to go ahead and add a bit of a messy feel to mine as well. And I'm going to do that with this big round paintbrush. I added some water to my inks, and I'm going to do some splatters, some nice heavy splatters in both the Serenade and the Be Mine. Once I have those splatters done, I'm going to go ahead and use this paper. And what I did was I put the tape runner down on my 8.5 by 11 white cardstock. And then I'm kind of putting the pattern paper over. I'm doing this for kind of a very specific reason. That specific reason being I don't want to waste any of this 12 by 12 sheet of paper. I don't have a lot of this collection left. And in my head, I had wanted to, at some point, fussy cut some of these pink roses and blue butterflies. I don't know if it's going to happen now or not, but I wanted to reserve as much of this pattern as I could, just in case. So I'm also grabbing these two patterns papers. These are just some scraps from other projects. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to map my photos. So I have two photos and not one. Janet's layout just has one 4x6. I have two 3x3 photos. So my photos are just a little narrower in size than what hers are, but it works perfectly. I have two of these beautiful patterns from Head in the Clouds that I'm going to use to kind of add, and I'm going to put my photo right where hers was, right there in the middle, and go ahead and stick it down. And then, so my photos are kind of black and white. They are press prints from Persnickety Prints, so they are nice and thick and really nice. I really love their square press prints. They're kind of a really good quality, really nice photographs. I want to use this little happy because I want to add some black. So I know that I want my title to be Everyday Adventures, and I have a sticker that says that, and the sticker is black. So I knew I needed to have another kind of little pop of black on this layout, and I really loved this scripty happy, and I thought it would work really well. There's no real story to go with these photographs. It's just my niece and our dog Snoopy. And I actually considered the idea of not really scrapping them into my 2018 album because it really didn't have a story. But here's the thing, Snoopy died in April. And so now, like, every picture of him, I feel like I have to scrapbook because we aren't going to have any more pictures of him. So I am going to go ahead and scrap these two. And this is just, it does show how calm this dog was because he let my niece, who was very small in these photos, she was probably about 6 or 7 months old. And he would let her just go up to him and pet him and get in his face. And he never got upset. So they are really sweet photos. I've definitely journaled about this, about, you know, how calm Snoopy was before. So I didn't need a lot of journaling. I'm just going to grab my Big Mama foam tape and I'm going to pop up that Everyday Adventures. And then that's going to be my title. I felt like the happy is really cute and I like where I put it, but because I put it on its side and it's kind of vertical with the photo, I felt like the Everyday Adventures worked better as a title, and it also worked really well. So I cut one of those frame die cuts in half. I put one part at the top and one part at the bottom, and now I'm just looking for those last little stickers and bits and bobs that I can use for my embellishment clusters. And I'm going to go ahead and add some more Big Mama foam tape to the back of this butterfly just to give it a little bit more lift. The last thing we're going to do is play with the puffy hearts. So these beautiful, beautiful puffy hearts that came in the Head in the Clouds collection, I bought 6 packs of them. 6. I love them. They're so good, you guys. Those puffy hearts are like amazing. They're like the perfect, most puffiest hearts ever. So I sprinkled them around the layout, and now I'm just going to grab my Altenew permanent ink and stamped the date in black for just that little bit more black. So this photo was taken in 2018. I'm just going to pop the date stamp right there. And that is where we are going to call this layout done. Be sure to check down below so that you don't miss any of these beautiful takes on Janet's projects. And you can find the whole hop lineup down below. And I think there's a giveaway going on too. So be sure to head over to Galaxy Girl Creations, which is Janet's channel. Check it out so you don't miss out on any fun. Bye.